What's up, guys? What's up? It's Friday. Finally. And with that comes Flashback Friday. Feels like my hair. Like my hair? Like my hair? Alright. We all know that it is very important to listen to people. It's very important. Because if you don't listen, then you're not going to learn. And if you don't learn, then therefore you will be ignorant. And ignorance will often and always lead to prejudice, which is something that I take to heart very seriously. And in this case, I always feel like not only should everyone be listening, but mostly parents. Because the last thing that any parent wants is for their kids to feel like they can't talk to them. Because the moment that kids feel like they can't talk to their parents about anything for any reason is the moment that they will get themselves into trouble to a point where they cannot get out of it. You know, no parent wants to find out why their kid isn't talking to them because they got yelled at, or because the last time they tried speaking to them, it just seems like they didn't want to listen, or the last time they spoke to them, they got yelled at because it was a simple question. You know, no parent wants to find out that the reason why their child didn't talk to them was because they felt that they were being mocked. You know, for whatever reason, they felt they were being mocked. You know, and no parent, and, you know, no one, and I mean no one, I don't mean just a parent or a child, no one should feel like they are being mocked because they asked a question, or they're trying to tell them something that they found interesting and thought, you know, hey, let me share this. You know, no one wants to feel like that. You know. I'm going to tell you about the time where my father just didn't want to listen because of a simple comparison that I said. This happened when I was about, I don't know, I had to be 8 years old when this happened. And the reason why I know that is because when I was 7 years old, we had moved into an apartment complex while I was still in first grade. And I remember going into the living room and I saw that my parents were watching some movie that was in black and white. It was in black and white, but it had like a modern day tone to it. So I had asked them, you know, what are they watching? They said, we're watching Highlander. And I was like, what's that? And they go, Highlander, you know, that's like it's the guy who's an immortal and he fights with other immortals and he cuts people's heads off, and when he cuts their heads off, he gets their power. And so it reminded me of a movie called The One. And The One starred Jet Li. And in this movie, he's playing a dual role. He's playing both the good guy and the bad guy. The bad guy is hopping from one universe to the next because in every universe there's another you. And if you were to kill that other you would get their power, their essence, and therefore, if you continue to jump more and more and kill the rest of the other yous in different universes, you will get more power. And of course, when he goes to the last universe where the last him is, he tries to fight him. Turns out that not only does he get power, but the next person down the lot gets the power from the last one. So it splits up. So that's why he knows that everyone he kills, a split of it goes to the next one. Therefore, he wants to be the one with all the power, the one with this. So it reminded me of that concept. So I said, like The One. And my dad goes, it's Highlander. And I said, I know, but like The One, you know, like the movie The One. And he goes, it's Highlander. And I said, I know, but The One, you know, The One. He goes, he walks out the room, and my mother, God bless her, she knew what I was going for, but she wanted me to say it, you know, okay, what are you trying to say? Okay, like the one, what do you mean? Like the movie, the one, like he was trying to be the one, like the one with all the power, the one who gets to say the one, and she goes, yes, it's like that. It's like the one, only he's an immortal and there's nothing to do with sci-fi or anything like this. It's like that. You got it. Honey, you need to listen to her. You don't listen, you won't know. But it's true. If you don't listen, you won't know. And I knew that what they were watching wasn't the one. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, how I was understanding it was what it was, the same concept. I was 7 years old back then. I didn't know the words concept. I didn't know, differentiation. I didn't know those words until I got older, but it reminded me of that. The story reminded me of the story from the one. So I compared it with that. Like the movie The One. I get it's Highlander, but that concept is almost like the one. Is it just like that? Simple enough. But yeah, that's the story where same concept, different story, different execution. That's all that he needed to say.